I'm Stephen Fitzpatrick, S-T-E-P-H-E-N, F-I-T-Z-P-A-T-R-I-C-K. I'm a detective captain, commanding officer, Nassau County's homicide squad. Today I'd like to brief you and update you on the horrific accident that happened last Sunday evening on Sunrise Highway in Massapequa. On that night, if you remember, there was a 4-car collision and one Hyundai Kona driving at an excessive rate of speed crashed into the back of the Huntley family in their own Hyundai Santa Fe. The whole week we've been investigating, we've been executing search warrants, we've been looking at blood toxicologies, we've been looking at the speed of the car through the black box, video, witnesses, etc. Our investigation has determined that the subject driving the car of the Kona, his name is Michael DeAngelo, on 12/5 of 1990, living at 1020 North Monroe Avenue in Lindenhurst. We have discovered that he was driving under the influence of narcotics and controlled substances. We've also determined that he was traveling 1 second prior to the collision at over 100 miles an hour, and in fact at 120.55 miles per hour. As well as that, his behavior prior to the accident, his reckless driving, all contributed to this accident and killing 3 people. This morning we arrested him at a local area hospital. He's being charged with 3 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 3 counts of manslaughter in the 2nd degree, 6 counts of assault 2nd degree, 2 counts of DWI with drugs, 1 count of reckless driving, and 2 counts of assault 3rd. He's currently being arraigned right now as we speak at a bedside arraignment, and we'll find out if he's remanded or not. Does anybody have any questions?
Could you go over the charges again for us?
Yes, absolutely. 3 counts for aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 for each fatality. 3 counts of manslaughter in the 2nd degree, 1 for each fatality. 6 counts of assault 2nd, 2 counts of DWI with drugs in the system, 1 count of reckless driving, and 2 counts of assault 3rd.
Was he drag racing? Was he racing somebody?
No, those reports are not accurate, and where we found that to be, where that came from, is the subject was driving such a high rate of speed. He had passed everybody once, left the road, went into a local gas station, then re-entered the road after everybody passed and stopped at that light. So the perception that there was another car speeding is untrue. It was him.
Do you know what narcotics he was under the influence of?
We have him with cocaine and fentanyl in his system.
Where was he prior to the crash?
We're still looking into that. Yes,
Which
ma'am.
gas station was it that he stopped at?
Speedway, right on Sunrise Highway.
And you say he was driving 125 miles per hour?
1 second prior to impact.
125.
120.55, 1 second prior to impact.
What is the nature of his injuries?
The subject?
Yes.
The subject has a compound fracture to his lower extremity and just internal injuries. He's still in the hospital and awaiting surgery for that.
Is he critical or
No, he's stable,
does he have a...
conscious and alert.
Has he been arrested before?
He's been arrested 3 times prior. He has 2 prior DWI arrests. He also has a grand larceny arrest back in 2015. The first DWI was adjudicated to a violation. The second one is a misdemeanor, which makes this arrest a felony.
Can you spell his last name for us?
Sure. D-E-A-N-G-E-L-O.
Is it capital A or just all lowercase?
I just had it all the same. Anybody else?
Do you have any update on the condition of the little girl who was critically injured?
So, the 6-year-old little girl, she's undergoing certain scans and testing to see what brain activity is still left. She is in extremely likely condition, so we're hoping and praying for her.
Will the charges be upgraded if she...
There'll be additional charges. I don't know how much upgrade would be, but we'll look into that, but definitely additional charges for her.
And what about Brianna Peoples? How is she doing?
The 18-year-old? She's still critical. She is conscious. She's out of certain surgeries. She's not done with surgeries, but she's still in very critical condition. Anyway,
The address of the Speedway?
I don't know the address to the Speedway. It's right by, there's I think a White Castle, and it's on the west side of the Sunrise Highway before it takes that bend.
Did he actually go into that gas station? Or
He went in there and stopped briefly, and that's where the the confusion whether there was a race going on. His car flew by them. At, I would assume 100 miles an hour. I only have the readings from 5 seconds prior. But then left the roadway, so their perception that there was another vehicle. It was actually the same subject. And then he re-entered coming after they passed by him. Okay?
He's currently being arraigned right now, correct?
As we speak, yes. Good? Thank you.